What's going on, guys? Welcome to your 37th or 36th or 37th, I can't remember, Java tutorial. And in this video, we're going to be learning about interfaces in Java. So, what are interfaces and how do we use interfaces and how do we create interfaces? Well, the first question, what are interfaces? Well, an interface is just like a class, but unlike a class, an interface doesn't classes define methods and how you implement those methods. That is, a class will define a method and what those methods will do. But an interface defines methods, but it doesn't define what those methods will do, or it doesn't describe the implementation of those methods. Now, the second question, how do you create interfaces? Well, you create interfaces just like the way you create classes, but instead of class, you're going to use the keyword interface. So let's save this, Ctrl S. Now you see this has changed. Now you see the logo of a class and that of an interface. So how do you use interfaces? Interfaces just have methods. So let's create a method. Let's call it method. And their methods don't have bodies. That is, this is just what you do to interfaces. Their methods, you just declare the methods, you don't give them implementations. So let's create a second method. Let's call it return none. So this is going to return something. So now, how do we use an interface? Now let's create a class. Let's call it new class. No, not call it new class. Let's call this one my interface. So let's save it and create a class called new class. So inside new class, okay, let's remove the public here. So inside new class, let's create our main method. Let's create a second class which is going to use the interface. So second class. Now, to use an interface, when you want to use a class in another class, you're going to inherit from that class, that is, you're going to extend. But instead, we implement interfaces. So you use the implement keyword. So second class implements my interface. And what's the problem? Second class is not abstract. Okay, that takes me to the third thing. How do we use interfaces? Now, if you want to use an interface, you have to implement all the methods. So remember, I said interfaces only declare the methods, they don't tell you how you implement them. So interfaces just give you what are the methods, they don't tell you what the methods do. So you're going to be done to implement the methods yourself. So let's press Alt Enter and click on implement all abstract methods. So the methods have been implemented. So what do you want the methods to do? So let's just create simple print statements. Inside the method. So that's very anyhow. So let's this one return a number. So return 5. So here, let's create an object of this class. So second class object equals to new second class. So now we can use this object to invoke methods of this class. So obj.method, and let's print so let's run this inside method and 5. So now I think you see how interfaces are used. Now, one last thing about interfaces and classes. So this is it here. An interface extends another interface. A class implements an interface, while a class extends a class. So I think you see what I'm trying to pass across here. If you have another interface that wants to extend or that wants to inherit methods of another interface, we're going to extend that second interface and not implement it. and that's because they are both interfaces. Same goes with a class. A class extends a class, but classes implement interfaces and not extend interfaces. So that's going to be it for this video. I'm sure it was very easy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.